Welcome to this video on stopping users from continuing in Articulate Rise until they've completed the interactions or the content above. So there's a really quick way of doing this, and you may not always want to do this. You may want to leave your Articulate Rise courses nice and open so that users can scroll up and down as they need to, or move in and out of different sections, especially if they're using it as more of a resource or a refresher. But there are times where you want to make sure your users, your learners have done something before they continue on. So you can use a quiz to do that, but you can also, if you're using it to do microlearning like I've got right in front of me, you can use a continue block to stop people from moving on until they've done something else. So just like any other blocks, I'm going to go in and add one in below this video. So I'm going to click on that plus. My block library comes up on the left hand side, and I'm going to add a divider, and I'm going to add a continue button. So it will pick up the theming. I haven't changed the theming on this micro learning, so it's giving me the standard colour. And it's a continue block that's there and available. But what I need to do before I move on is go and make some changes. So if I click on edit on the left hand side, you can see I've got a couple of options. So at the moment it's always showing the button, so it's not really adding a massive amount of value. But if I click on that option, you can see it will only show if you complete the block directly above or complete all the blocks above. So you can lock it, you can control when the user can continue by whatever you select. And if I say complete the block directly above, you can see it changes the information and the way that block behaves, the way that continue button behaves. And you can change that hint text if you need to as well. Or you can do all blocks. So if I just come away from that and I just preview, so you can see how that behaves. If I click on preview, and it will just process that through. You can see I've got you might recognize this if you've watched any of the other videos. If I scroll down, I've got all that information. I've got an image that I added in a previous video. And then if I keep scrolling, you can see I can't see that knowledge check that's added at the end because I haven't watched that video yet. So that button, that continue button, isn't accessible at the moment. So I need to do whatever's going on above before I move on. And this is a really great way to make sure that your users have to complete something before they move on to the next part. So it almost locks it down for them and forces them to do that before they move on. So really nice bit of functionality if you need if you need your course to work in that way. In general, it is suggested that they are quite open because it feels a lot more natural to the users as they're used to using web pages and things like that, which is why Articulate Rise creates courses in that kind of scrolling format to make it really comfortable for your users to keep going through your course and pulling all that data in. So please do have a go if you need to lock your courses down in Articulate Rise. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what videos you'd like me to record next.